It's 3 a.m. You're fast asleep. But your $10 smart bulb? It's wide awake, sending encrypted packets to a server in Hangzhou. See, you thought you bought a mood light, right? Well, you actually just installed a Trojan horse on your home Wi-Fi. I've been looking into these budget IoT devices lately, and what I found is, quite literally, a digital nightmare. We aren't just talking about some minor privacy leak here. We're talking about a persistent two-way tunnel into your private life that bypasses your router's firewall entirely. You and I both know the aesthetic isn't worth a full-scale network compromise. It just isn't. Look, we live in an era where convenience is the ultimate currency. You wanted that sunset glow for your desk setup, so you went to Amazon and found the best seller. $10. Free shipping. 10,000 five-star reviews. It feels like a bargain, but in the world of cybersecurity, if the price is that low, the product isn't the hardware. It is you. Whilst you're... These devices are built on the digital equivalent of rusted scaffolding. They're running on ancient, unpatched Linux kernels with hard-coded admin passwords, strings that have been public knowledge in the underground for a decade. I want to show you how they actually compromise your sanctuary. It involves a technique called UDP hole punching. Think of your router as a high-security gatekeeper. Ordinarily, it does a brilliant job of keeping the bad actors out. However, your smart bulb needs to talk to a command server halfway across the globe. To do this, the bulb sends a heartbeat signal out, effectively tricking your router into opening a door from the inside out. It creates a persistent, invisible tunnel that bypasses your firewall entirely, whilst you remain completely unaware. Whilst you're sitting there, enjoying that perfect sunset glow, the bulb is hard at work. It's not just sitting in a socket. It is scanning. It is mapping every single device on your network. It identifies your smart fridge, your tablet, and it can even sniff out the hardware signal. Look, the perimeter of your home used to be defined by 4 walls and a deadbolt. Now, it is a mess of invisible signals and unencrypted packets of data flying through your drywall, whilst you sleep. I am talking about the perimeter protocol, or rather, the complete lack of one. You see, when you buy a $15 smart bulb from some nameless vendor, you are not just getting a brilliant range of colors for your gaming setup. You are quite literally inviting a stranger to sit in your living room and monitor your traffic. Think about it. Your home network is supposed to be a high-security vault, right? You have spent money on a solid router, you have a complex password, you might even use a VPN. But then, you buy this cheap, nameless piece of plastic and you give it the keys to the front door. These gadgets often run on ancient versions of Linux with hard-coded passwords that are public knowledge on dark web forums. To a sophisticated attacker, mate, your smart home isn't a fortress, it is a playground. So you have to ask yourself, is the aesthetic worth the vulnerability? In an era of escalating cyber warfare, a smart device with zero security isn't just a toy, it is a liability. If you aren't paying for the security, you are the security flaw. I'm telling you now, it is time to start air-gapping your life or investing in hardware that actually respects your perimeter. We have traded our long-term safety for a cheap mood light, and the bill is coming due. The reality is quite daunting when you realize that your light bulb has more contact with servers in Shenzhen than you do with your own neighbors. It is a